Everyone, this is Peter Chapman,
This is Felipe Zapata.
and we are Zapman Creative House. We have Tyrone Logan,
You're
Tylo the Gentleman, and Brandi Pinnix here. And we're going to talk about Your Still Sweet Song.
You did me wrong, now my heart sings the song. How you gon' be the problem when you used to solve them? Kissing and hugging, I miss your sweet loving. This ish got me bugging, I wish that you wasn't. You're still a sweet song in my head. I guess you're still a sweet song in my head.
So I want to start off first by congratulating Tyrone and the both of you, because the video is up to, I think it's like, 111,000 views. So
word.
definitely speaking to some people. I want to congratulate you guys on that. And Felipe, you can take away the first question.
Yeah, so first of all, we would love to hear how has the response been from people around you and whoever you have gotten feedback from.
The response has been great. I mean, everybody thinks we're superstars. And basically a lot of people want to work with you guys, actually. Hope they got their budget ready, you feel me? Because you literally pay for what you get. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's very professional work. I'm happy about everything that we received. Y'all found Brandi, so you know what I mean? She did her thing. So yeah, it was really dope. A lot of good things.
That's great.
Yeah, same. My family loved it. My friends were like, "Oh, that's so dope. That's fire." My dancer friends, they just thought it was really beautiful how you captured me, and everyone loved the song too. It's very catchy. So
yeah, the song's great. Honestly, like I was so excited to do the music video from the start, because I was like, the song is just like so well put together and written that it was almost effortless to put images to it. So
Yeah, I appreciate that.
yeah. So what did you guys enjoy most about the process of making the video? Tyrone, we can start.
I enjoyed the smoothness of it. Like from start, it was a long day for sure. But from start to finish, nobody was angry. I think that's because you guys made sure we had food there. You know what I mean? Nobody was hangry. And we were able to get a lot done, and it was just constantly moving, and it was smooth, and y'all had somebody there to make sure, hey, it's time to do this because we need time to do this. Like, so it was really good.
yeah, to bounce off of that, it was definitely like organized for sure. Like everything was like on the time frame that was like given to us. But I guess my favorite part was just you guys making me feel comfortable, because I could be a little self-conscious, just, dancing in front of people I really don't know like that, and like especially dancing on camera. So you guys just made me feel comfortable, made me just let loose and just have fun. And Tyrone, you were really funny on set. Like I think that's what made it even better. Like me and you were just joking around the entire time, and like I feel like that made our connection really like develop during the video too. So yes, it was fun.
That was fun.
Tylo definitely brought like a vibe to the set, and I would say like the whole experience was great. The team was great. We had real professionals on board who helped execute the image perfectly, and it was just overall. I mean, you guys were such professionals, and just from a director's standpoint, like the chemistry you two had was like so effortless to just get what the whole vision was in general. So I was thankful for that.
Yeah, everyone was comfortable with each other. It was good vibes for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And definitely on the directing aspect, like being able to, I'm goofy. Y'all all know that by now. So for me to be able to be serious throughout this video, Peter comes over, he's like, think about what you were thinking about when you wrote this.
Yeah.
So I had to get my Denzel on,
We would go from like images takes, and like everyone was just laughing and have a good time, and then we would say action, and I was just like really trying to bring you there. But you went there. Like I was like, oh, he heard me, like he's taken it to that length. But you're both of the emotion you guys brought to the screen, I thought like translated so well, and just really I think made the video what it is, because it's so it really throws you into a trance when you watch it. I feel like it really like engulfs you. So
Why don't we talk about the process that went into like creating this song? Let's start with you, Tyrone.
Okay, so basically you're telling me to go back to that place again. All right. No, it's all good. But yeah, I feel like when I wrote this song, when I wrote the whole album, it was like, you know, the first half of the album is really happy, then the middle kind of shifts a little bit, and the ending's kind of like sad. You know what I mean? For me, with this song specifically, I felt like you could really be mad at something that you feel like a person did to you. You know what I mean? And then you'll be like, I don't really like what happened, but at the end of the day, there's some things that y'all maybe could get over, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can't get over it, but in your head, you start thinking about the good times, especially in a relationship that's not all bad. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes there's that one thing that makes you have to be like, all right, you know, this isn't for me. But at the same time, I feel like deep down, we all have these emotions. And that's why I tried to do with the album. I tried to like, just be real. Like a lot of guys, we're not allowed to show our emotions. You know, we got to be macho. We got to be, you know, all that hyper masculinity stuff. And I was like, if Drake can express himself, you know what I mean? Drake gave us the roadmap, man. So I was like, all right, you know what? Drake is like, we can share our feelings now. So I'm going to share my feelings too.
Yeah, no, and I definitely think that completely translated. I know when we first started this whole process, you know, me, you, Felipe, and Eddie sat down and listened to the whole album. And this song definitely was the one who stuck out for me. More of just like from a creative aspect, because I could tell that you really like went to that place in your head as a creative to even just write something that, you know, I felt was so powerful. So, I mean, I definitely see that there was like an arc for you coming to the conclusion of that song. How about Brandi? What's your like process when it comes to dancing and everything? Because that's a whole world that I don't think any of us are really too familiar with.
Right.
I'm gonna wait. I got the cats.
The cats.
Hey, they're trying to get his plants again.
They're always coming for the plants.
Did y'all just see Peter run around and then come back around like a cartoon? Like when Scooby-Doo and the gang be running around looking for the guy.
Just running back and forth.
Sorry about that. Wait, let me ask the question again.
That reminds me of those news shows where like the news fails. And you see the kids come running in the room real quick. Hey.
Yeah. They were really trying to dodge me. All right, so talking about processes, Brandi, what's your whole process when it comes to like dancing and everything? Because like I was saying before, I feel like that's a world that none of us are really too aware of.
So yeah, I like listening to the song like over and over and over again before I even start like putting movement to it, just so I can just hear the lyrics, really let them resonate into my body, and then also just hear like the beats and like the little things that people might not really listen to. So yeah, after listening to it like by like 1,000 times, I created it like in my small space, and it was really easy just because the song is like, it's my type of movement. Like the way I move, the way I choreograph is like very flowy and very like long and angelic and stuff like that. So like the song really helped me just define everything like through my whole body. So yeah, and it was easy, like just choreographing. But like I said, the song was beautiful.
Yeah.
So
you can ask Tyrone. I remember when we first listened to it, it wasn't like, I don't even think the lyrics started yet. And I was like, I know exactly who we need to use for this. And I know exactly what the idea is going to be. And like, Brandi, like you're the first person that I thought of, because as you're, I think, explaining right now, that opening piano is like totally what you do. You know what I mean? So that's why I felt like it was going to be very effortless, which it ended up being. So awesome. So what are your guys' hopes for the video? I mean, I know it's doing well right now, but like, where do you hope that it goes, or what opportunities potentially come from it? Like, what do what's the end game here?
I want more people to keep seeing it. I want it to be something where, what I realized is a lot of guys are my audience, actually, for as far as people that listen to my music when I look at the analytics, which was a surprise because the vibe of the album is something, you know, something smooth and chill, and you would think like more ladies would listen to it. Yep. But it's actually a lot of guys listening to it. And even when my friends tell me like they sing the lyrics to the songs, they really, really feel these emotions. And it's the only time they've been able to do that is through this album. So I thought that was cool. I just want more people to hear it and know that they're not alone and that, you know, it's okay to feel this way. And I think Brandi does a great job of making you feel like, all right, it's an angel. You feel like you're losing an angel in this moment. You know what I'm saying? And you're looking at her. She was looking at me in my eyes on the set. And I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, don't look. I was trying not to look right into her eyes because I was like, I'm gonna miss my cue. And then, but it's like one of those things you really feel like you still love that person, but you know, maybe it wasn't good for you in that place. And I want people to understand that it's okay to feel like you love that person still, as long as y'all fix whatever problems y'all have and you make sure it's not anything toxic.
No, 100%. And that, I mean, that totally comes across, you know, again, in the lyrics. And the video, you know, when we first had the conversation about where we wanted to go with it, it was totally coming back to just that whole idea of like, this is your mind space. Like you were saying, the process that a person goes through, getting over somebody who, you know, hurt them, and just what your mind is like. And we were trying to do our best to manifest to manifest what that would visually look like on screen, which is why, you know, the ambience of the video is very like low lit, and you know, we have the fog machine in the background and stuff, and the spotlight. So I think in that aspect, we really achieved your vision through the video. And you know, going into the just different shots and stuff we did, I'm always curious when we're done with the project, asking this is like, what was your favorite shot, scene, or you know, that came out in the video, or maybe there was something that you were like, oh, doing that, I didn't think it was going to look like that, or like, you know, what were you guys' thoughts on that?
I think my favorite shot is this shot right here.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, the ending shot. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
I thought that was real Queen and Slim, you know what I mean? Bonnie and Clyde type, you know?
Yeah.
Thought that was dope. And then also I really like, we had to keep doing the blood shot over and over again. I think that just stands out to me in my head because we're trying to make sure it looks a certain way every time.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know if it's in the behind the scenes, but like we should have put like how the guy had to keep squirting a little thing to get the blood on the shirt, and there's a guy laying on the ground. That kind of stuff is just really, really funny.
Yeah. Like how many takes did it take?
Like it took a few, right?
Right.
A few, at least 3. Yeah,
like
because we changed a lot of shirts.
Yeah.
Yo, those pants are actually all the way white now.
Oh, really?
Wow. Totally.
Yeah. OxyClean.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. The secret.
Yo, thanks.
Let's talk about the location, because I know the location was a huge factor of just like how exciting it was. That's where Beyonce shot a music video from Black is King.
Already?
Yeah. And I remember when I first saw it on the screen, I was like, why does that look so familiar to me? And I was like, wait a minute. And we went and looked, and I was like, wow. And you know, we ended up getting like a pretty significant deal on the location, which was like a deciding factor. But I just remember how, like, I don't know, it was exciting for all of us to obviously go somewhere that like multiple videos had been done that are so iconic for a lot of artists. So, you know, how did you guys feel about the location and just filming there and everything?
I guess I'll go first. I think it was cool because we went to a few different locations, right? But I think it was cool because we made sure the floor was good for Brandi to dance on.
Yeah.
And I thought that was important. And also I thought it was cool that we were doing a dance video in a space where Beyonce had already done something like that.
Yeah. And it was so different too. Like, I don't think anyone really would pick up on, you know, like that was something we were trying to be conscious of, was that we know it was a space that other artists had used.
Make sure it looks different.
Yeah, we didn't want to come off as mimicking anything, so we wanted to make sure that the vibe was completely different. But think what she's
I felt like it was like a lot of pressure. Just as a dancer, I was just like, like it was so exciting just to be in that space, knowing like Beyonce, a legend, like my favorite person that did a video there. But it was like a lot of pressure, and I was like a little scared at first. But like you said, you guys changed it up, and you wouldn't even notice I was like the same exact spot just by the lighting and the music, the dancing, everything was just so different. So
yeah, I kept joking too every time we were done taking a shot. It was so beautiful. I was like, Beyonce who? Yeah.
Hey yo.
The shots we got were so like iconic. But going back to that, Brandi, what was your favorite shot? You also, Felipe, I wanna know.
Okay.
Well, I have a lot of favorite shots. Like a lot. But I guess actually my like really favorite one is the last shot of me walking back like where I came from, and just like it's like leaving the space. So it's like a conclusion of like the whole relationship of like, yeah, I'm still a sweet song, but still like I'm gone. You know what I mean? Like we can still have like these good memories about us, but like at the end of the day, like this is just all your dream. Like it's all in your head, and like I'm still out of your life. And I just felt like that was very powerful. And just like the smoke, it was beautiful. And just the outfit that Felipe picked for me. It was just really, really nice.
About the outfit, Felipe, why don't you go into your whole process with coming up with the wardrobe? Because I know for Tyrone, it was not as elaborate as, Vacation, which is coming out in March. Tylo's next music video, which has a lot of wardrobe changes. But for this one, it was more based around Brandi's outfit. So why don't you talk about your process with styling?
Okay, so first of all, let's talk about my favorite shot.
Okay, that too.
My favorite shot was the first shot where Brandi's walking towards Tyrone and with the hand landing on his chest. I think that's one of my favorite ones, just because I know how much work goes into synchronizing all those movements. And I know how heavy that camera looked on Eddie and how much he was struggling to move smoothly with it for the shot. So that's a shot I really appreciate. Now, talking about the looks that I picked, this goes into our whole process as Sabin Creative House, where we really sat down and we really wanted to feel what Tyrone felt. We wanted to give the viewer that feeling of a dream, of hopeful dream of something that's over, but you still have like some love for it. So we went for very airy and light fabrics that they will follow Brandi when she was moving.
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of conversations too about like, I feel like we weren't really able to come up with the full outfit until after we had an idea of where the choreography was going.
After rehearsals, that's when we
definitely knew like aesthetically that we wanted it to, like Felipe just said, dreamlike and everything. But as far as like functionality, which was something also that was really important for us to consider, that didn't really come into play until after we saw the choreography and had that rehearsal day. So
yeah, we were gonna go a lot more extravagant than that, but I honestly love the lightness of the skirt that we ended up using, because I feel like when she was dancing around the floor, that would have been a lot of fabric to like roll around with, if we would have went with like the really puffy one.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what projects do you guys have coming up? I mean, let's talk about like what's next on the horizon for Brandi, Pinnix, and Tylo the Gentleman.
After you, Brandi.
After me, I don't have any. I don't know. I don't have any projects. I just hope after people
shoot soon. So just know that.
Oh yeah.
Because definitely we will not shoot again. Because those last photos we just took were like fire. So.
Facts. I saw those.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I just hope like people after seeing this video will like contact me to be in more like music videos, since I like doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
But I'm a professional dancer, so I'm like back in Philadelphia with the dance company that I'm with. So we're just rehearsing and like doing virtual performances right now. So I'm back to that grind. So yeah.
That's nice though. Yeah. That sounds fun.
Tyrone,
well, Vacation is coming out.
Yes.
That's coming out pretty soon. Like next month.
Yeah.
That video is gonna be fun. I mean, from everything, the colors, the changes, the fact that my brothers are in it as well. That's going to be a lot of fun. Also, me and all my brothers, we go by the Logan Bros on Instagram if anybody's interested. But we're dropping, all of us out of the 6 of us that rap, 4 of us rap. So 4 of us, out of the 6 of us, 4 of us rap is how I should have said that. Now, all 4 of us are dropping EPs this year. That's going to be cool. I'm dropping that. And then I'm also dropping a Jersey Club album with DJ J Hood. That's going to be dope.
Yeah.
Super, super fun. I'm trying to make sure that's ready by the summer. I think we're waiting on like 2 more songs and then we're good to go on that. And that's basically, it's the Bon Voyage album, but a Jersey Club remix of the whole thing. So every song has a Jersey Club remix to it. That's going to be fire. You know, obviously more music videos. That's the main thing. And and we're working on skits. I'm working on skits with you guys, so that's going to be fun too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to say that for me and Felipe, what we have coming up for Zapman Creative House is just like a bunch of content with Tyrone, and you know, more photo shoots with Brandi, and just 2021 I think is about creatives really coming to the forefront and showing everybody what they can do. So
facts.
Yeah,
we've been holding on for a year, so we got a lot to give.
Yo, we survived.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So why don't we end off with some shout outs if you want to, message to your fans or anything, any plugs or, handles. You go
I'm at Tylo the Gentleman, you feel me? But also shout out to I Am the Source for making the beat for this song. That's my homie from college. He makes beats. If you need beats, go holler at him because he's fire.
For sure.
And follow me at Brandi Pinnix. And shout out to my mommy for putting me in dance at 3 years old, because without her, I wouldn't have done this.
Felipe, you have any handles you want to shout out?
I mean, my personal handle is at Felipe Zavaz, Zavaz. And then you guys can follow us at Zapman Creative House.
House is H-A-U-S. Just an important note. And again, you can follow Zapman Creative House on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We are on Instagram, Facebook. Just check out our stuff, www.zapmancreativehouse.com. And yeah, that was an amazing conversation. It was great talking to you guys. And we look forward to upcoming projects.
Word, same.
All right, awesome. So thank you everybody for viewing. Subscribe, comment, like. Let us know what other stuff you would love for us to bring to the table and talk about. And we'll look forward to catching you guys next time. All right. Thank you, everybody.